I'm appealing to the hive mind of the interwebs, so you know, dump it in here. Hey, welcome back everybody. Here's a good one. This may be the funnest of the fun. This is the 20th Century guitar brand. It's a Regal. It's probably a Regal. Here's the pickle that we have. This is, you know what? Stand by, let me zoom this in. I don't even know where to start. No, I do. But, so, for whatever reason, two things have happened. Number one, the braces popped off, but that's easy enough to fix, as you've seen in other videos that we've done here. But I have a horribly warped top. Now what's really weird is that the back of this guitar is one piece of something. Could be birch. I mean, don't really know. Wood like that. And this is presumably a, you know, a spruce or a maybe even a cedar top. I don't know. Or two pieces. But this, it has, it's really hard to tell until you start doing stuff like this. Check that out. If you were on a golf course and you didn't put the grass back in a hole that size, they'd probably kick you out of the country club. So let's look at it here from the back. Let's see if we can do that same kind of perspective thing. It's much harder to tell this way. See, I just can't get the light in there. So, anyways, here's the the pickle. I have, this is about to fall off, this piece right here. There's a really strange crack all the way up through here on this piece. This half of it is not cracked. It's just got the shoomp in it. But this is the half that is cracked. So you know, your first reaction is put a new top on it. Not happening. We're not putting a new top in it. This is that crack, how it's propagated all the way onto the other side, and now this is loose. Now, I'm not above tearing this whole thing off. I'm just wondering if there isn't some sort of way to flatten that out without doing that. Now, we could, in fact, we probably should, I have to take the neck off, which doesn't excite me for a number of reasons. Number one is that it has a nail or a screw. So in order, in here on the back, let's see if we can't. There's the tip of this screw right yonder at the end of my big fat finger there. So, and apparently this is, you know, if you're into old school guitar, like older than me, school guitars, it's a perfectly acceptable way to attach the heel. So, can we loosen the heel here? Well, can we take the screw out Now, is this thing glued onto here? It appears, I want to say yes, but that could just be goop. You know, goop. We can take that screw out. We can then heat this up, get this fretboard extension off of here, and see if that will release us. If we have to, we'll pull this teeny tiny fret, which is there's no radius on this fingerboard. So if we have to, we'll pull that, put a needle in it, steam it out. I'm a little less concerned about the finish on this one than I normally would be, only because, you know, I've got the green light to, if we have to, you know, if we have to do a frame off restoration on it, we can. And that whole fingerboard is separating as well. But if I did that too much, I could just pull the whole thing off. Wow. Yeah, we're that far in. Easily. So that's the burning question right now, is because in my brain is thinking, you know, big aluminum plate here, big aluminum plate here, screw presses, heating blanket, that type of stuff. But I just think that's might be getting a little bit too crazy, which is, you know, kind of saying something for me. So I want to hear your thoughts on this. Now, if it's gonna be like throw it away or, you know, make s'mores or something like that, then nobody needs that, okay? Because that's already gone through my head multiple times. But you know what? We're gonna learn from this, and we're gonna figure some stuff out, and hopefully through the course of that, we'll get something figured out. And maybe you'll learn something as well. I mean, I know we all will. So, give me your thoughts. This is the 20th Century by Regal, probably. I'm appealing to the hive mind of the interwebs. So, you know, dump it in here. You guys have a good one. Cheers.
Hey, if you like this episode of Rattlecan Guitar Restorations, you might want to check this video out as well. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you'd like to help the channel grow, consider stepping over to our Patreon page and giving that a look. Y'all have a good weekend. Cheers.